to be on the call today. Like I mentioned earlier, this is your chance, maybe another 15, 20 seconds to send a message to your family, to your Seacret family, to remind them about the vision call. Do not leave anything to chance when it comes to you building your business in Seacret, because you are open for business every week. And this is a vision call. Whenever we do these vision calls, whenever we do blueprints with our team, we want to make sure that they have a big picture in mind. They have a big vision in mind, and therefore we have this call for you. It's part of your mode of operation. In fact, it's part of the Seacret system. You got to leverage your time, because as you can hear, we have agents from all over U.S. and Canada, and I bet you we have agents from other countries that are plugging in the call as well. So absolutely make sure that this call is circled on your calendar, not only on your calendar, but on the calendar of every new agent. We always, as you know, if you want to keep your pulse on keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on in Seacret, this is all the major announcements are done on this call. There's always a recap of the announcements. We absolutely do recognition. Well, guess what? If you're starting in the business, you're a brand new person. And by the way, we want to welcome every new agent right now that is on the call. We want to welcome you to our Seacret family, give you a big, giant virtual hug, and see you at the international conference that we're going to have that's coming up in Phoenix. So make sure to come to each and single one of us to give us a hug. But we want to make sure that you know that that you're aware of every announcement that's going on in the field, especially if you're in new areas where maybe there's no events yet in your area. So you want to plug it into your vision call, and then listen to the stories, especially when you're brand new. You have no stories. Maybe you have a couple pictures of your own, but when you hear stories on the call, you hear the recognition, how people reach the ranks, and they're cutting any kind of records in terms of time records, that getting to superstar or royal or silver. We are doing this on this call, and those are the stories that you're going to take in the field to make sure that share their stories and bring your people on that call. All the, when it comes to training, man, they found the best trainers in Seacret to come on this call and train you in the brief mode, right to the point. Great nuggets. So make sure you have a piece of paper and a pen in front of you, because I can't wait to take notes, even though I know that the trainer for this call, Billy, he's my husband, but you never know. We're all in our different walks of life and our journeys in this business, so I can't wait to hear from him and see what he got for you in store. But obviously, my name is Elena Call. I've been in the Seacret. In fact, we just calculated, it's been exactly 3 years. It has been the journey. It was the most amazing journey in our life so far. And we are currently in the state of Washington, and you know what? This is no better time to be not just in the network marketing profession, but being in Seacret. Because anywhere I go, every time we're coming on this call, every time we meet with people, guess what? You have a family in every state of the country, including U.S. and Canada. Anywhere you go, you can shoot a dart, and chances are there's somebody from Seacret that can give you a hug and be part of your family. So I cannot wait to take this company to a new level, to a new territory. So we started. We're not skincare professionals. We got the product, and really we're completely relying on the product as a third party to do not only the presentation, but the demonstration and the closing for us. So those of you, especially the new agents that coming on board, this is the most intense and the most exciting and the most explosive momentum in the Seacret history. We have so many stories coming out of Korea. You guys just heard that we are the fastest growing company in the history of network marketing in Korea. So obviously it spills over, and the momentum is like a big wave. It's growing in here in the United States. And we, together as a family, we're going out there for you guys with a machete and plowing out the new territories. But we want to give as much as we can to all the new and existing leaders, so that you guys have the tools in place to go out and build not just a team, but your best team, your best leaders, and become a best leader yourself. So for that, Obviously, we're going to have on the call, Mr. Casey Cole, the person that I said that's dear to my heart, my soulmate, my mentor. He's going to be talking about how to get 100 lifetime points to qualify for a top producer getaway. It's ridiculous what this company is doing. We have a vacation that you can earn in the company within the first month in the business. Heck, you can do it within your first week in the business. Where can you go? Which company where can you go? Maybe earn additional $500 to $600 and up in your first week and earn a life that you really a changing experience that you can take yourself and maybe even a significant other to bring with you. So the first thing that I want to announce for all our new agents and existing agents that we all need to know and be focused and driving the activity towards is the getting ready and be part of revolution. I love this name, you guys. It's like, it's first of all, how can you not get excited about revolution? And my background, I'm Russian, so I didn't, at the time when I started in this industry, I didn't understand it. And then I caught the network marketing, a direct selling bug, knowing that, guess what? You can't have both. You can't have time and money. You can't have time, freedom, and the chance to afford things that in the past you can never afford. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I moved here on my own, started building and worked on the customer service. And here, this network marketing thing came my way. And guess what changed my life? Attending a big event, attending a convention where I heard stories of people that are jelly makers, people that are janitors, people that are horseshoers, people that were, people that were farmers that were starting out in the industry that they've never done before. And, I just yesterday I was doing a training, and there's so many people say, we have no experience in this industry. Teach us network marketing. And this is what those events do. I can't stress enough how important it is to get those events for you guys and your Seacret team and your Seacret family, because you're leveraging your time. You're learning while you're earning. This is where the magic happens, where a lot of things, where the secret is going from your head into your heart. And as you know, the dates for that event is from November 7th through 9th. It's at the Phoenix Convention Center. And as you know, if you're a new agent, you have an ability to buy the ticket, registration ticket, for within your first 60 days for $99. And you guys, I'm a female. I'm a mom of 4 kids. So I know that we can spend $99 pretty simple. That sometimes it's a change in your car, or lose a couple dollars and here and there. Guess what? This is the best $99 you ever spend, because it's not the material thing. It's going to change you as a person. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you bulletproof. It's going to make you really see where Seacret is going today. We just had a big event with Isaac Venturebot here in Washington State. Unbelievable event, and people were coming out of this event. People that didn't want to have nothing to do with it were coming on board and qualifying as superstars within their first week in the business, earning upward anywhere between $400 all the way up to $800 in the first couple weeks in the business. So the event changed lives of people. So make sure to be there as a new agent, as an existing agent. You guys, you better. It's $129. Like I said, there's plenty of places you can spend $129, but wouldn't that be nice? Not just nice, but smart to spend it on something that, again, boosts your business and go from maybe whatever level you're at, you can easily qualify and go to, but jump couple levels, and not even mention the momentum that you're building coming up on the event. Now, I know you're planning. I know you have your the registration taken care of. Now, what about the hotel? I know some people were asking me, what do you guys got? Well, guess what? It's not a small event anymore. We called it Revolution, remember? Because guess what happens? We sold out the event at the LAC convention. So not only we sold out event, we had to find a brand new venue. And guess what that means? That whatever hotels we planned, half of them were sold out right now. So you got to book the hotel. 50% of the hotels are already booked. So if you're like me, You want to save money. You want to plan. You want to go in with a couple of agents. Maybe have 2-3 people staying in the room. This is the time to do it. We obviously have a Hyatt Regency in Phoenix. What could be a better state, better place to go and visit the place where the Seacret community is really developing from, where our headquarters and everything is there. So the room rate is only $159, a small price to pay for what you're going to get out of the event. And trust me, you probably won't need a flight to coming out of this hotel because you're going to have wings. You're going to have Seacret wings to go back. So if you need more details, please click on the banner in your back office. I hope you guys are killing it with the back office. I couldn't believe what the company offered us in terms of technology with the back office. And I've been to many websites before, but my gosh, this place, it's so easy to understand. It's so intuitive. So click on the banner, get all the details about the convention coming up. I'm losing my voice, you guys. We've been doing parties like crazy here. So make sure to click on that banner and get all the details about this convention and make plans. Small plans do not move thousands of people, so make your plans bold. Get it ready, and drive your team there. Get them rank qualified. Get cash in their pockets. Get checks. Get copies. Get pictures of those checks. So there's real stories, and that's what's going to bring your family, your Seacret family, to the next level. I get to make another new announcement that we are so stoked to have in Seacret, is that we're going to be introducing a weekly newsletter. I mean, we're so big. We're just a 3-year-old company, and we already have a newsletter because of all the activity, everything that's going on in Seacret. So every Monday, you're going to get a newsletter so that you know what's happening in Seacret. We will consolidate all this information so you guys know what's the new improvements on, what are the events, all the recognition. Again, all the stories are going to be in the newsletter. It's like reading your own newspaper. You know, today we don't watch news anymore, and we don't read newspapers. This is the one newsletter I'm going to be all over and showing people that, hey, look at Seacret. We are moving, and we're moving fast up that in the top companies in network marketing. We're going to be noticed, and we're going to make a lot of noise. So make sure that you remember that and watch out for that newsletter that's coming up. Announcement number 3, you guys, we've been so waited for the Seacret Academy, and we finally launched the Seacret Academy. Now, the Seacret Academy was one of the, I don't even think that there is any other company that have a similar training system that we have here in Seacret. Just today, I was talking to an agent that was saying, got an email from somebody, and they saying that they said that they like this company for this, that, and the other. And number 7 on the list was the support from the field and training. 7! Are you kidding me? We have it in number 1, the building community, support from the team, and support from the company. And this is what the Seacret Academy does. And obviously, we have a 12-course trainings that are new and exciting and full of energy. I attended one here in Washington, the couple that they launched here, and obviously in Arizona where we live right now. And kids, I'm not going to use that, but it's teaching some serious information and exciting people. And we have people that are coming out our Seacret Academy and booking WAP parties and saying we gotta get it started. We gotta make a 90-day push, because this is really, you have 90 days until your convention, until make it a 30-day push, 60-day push, and then 90, and get to that rank that you really want, because this is your time. This is your pick. This is your challenge. And there's always, they say, there's 3 C's in life. There's challenge, there's choice, and there's it will come to me. But in the challenge, and then there's courage. Courage to make this decision, to take the challenge, and to make the choice to be something different, to change the legacy of your family and create something of significance, not only in financial, but for yourself. So I get also to announce another announcement today, which is what's our product of the week. Again, when we're doing WOW parties, man, you guys, you got to focus on the specific product. We have so many of them, and I know it's hard sometimes to focus on the specific one, but in Seacret, the product of the week today is our foot cream with the tea tree oil. Man, I had a gentleman in the Seacret Academy this week saying that I had a dandruff in my hair, and I'm using foot cream. That's the only product that basically helps me with it. So he's so excited. He's a man, and he says, I love the smell. I love the results. I love what it does for my hair. So, you never know where products end up. That's why we always experiment. We love stories from the field of how people using it. So make sure that not only you talk about this, but also tell people that it's great for, it has antibacterial, antifungal, it hydrates and moisturizes your feet, and it's like you have a brand new pair of feet after just a couple of days using our products. So again, I want to remind you guys that today, and the reason I'm glad we're talking about the WOW party, that today is the last day when there's some people on your team to hit the level of superstar. Now, today is Sunday, you guys. I'm going to a WOW party exactly in 45 minutes myself. So I have some people that are running for superstar tonight that signed up in the business this Tuesday. So I'm going to do my best to get them not only to superstar, but get a check in their hand as soon as possible, because that's what it's called, the belief check. And the sooner I get them to that check is the most important thing that can happen. And obviously, the position of superstar. I can't stress enough what the company did for us when it comes to superstar qualification, because today there's so many people that will qualify for that position, and we want to celebrate your victories. And you guys, it's so important. Yesterday I was doing a training for a group of ladies, and I said, listen, if you're going through everything you're going through, and then the gentlemen are in the same boat as well, you guys are busy. It's inevitable. Today, life is busy. My husband's mom told me that if you want to get something done, give it to the busiest person you know. And you guys on the call, I know some of you are multitasking as we speak. Some of you are parents. Some of you have a job right now that you're hiding away, and you just put the headphones on and you're listening to this call. So we want to recognize every position, and with all the names and testimonials. And again, we're going to hear from a few people today that qualified on the different positions, rank against them this week. So I want to personally to congratulate those people that hit the new superstar and new bronze agents. And again, I wish I can name them all, but unfortunately there's too many. I love those new superstars. They have that twinkle in the eye. They stand up, they go in the front of the room, and they say, I am such and such, and I got in the business, and I got my package because I love the product, and today I'm at the position of what, and I'm a superstar. But I have no idea how I got there. I just got excited. I had a WOW party, and two of my friends became agents with me, and I got a check, or I got a superstar. And again, as you know, if you, as soon as you qualify as a superstar, you start receiving a double fast start bonuses. This is like crazy, you guys. Imagine these new superstars, you guys that are new superstars and existing superstars on the call. Every time you sell a special agent pack, you get paid $300. You can go all day long. Wait till Casey puts it in perspective for you with the top producer getaway. It's ridiculous. Not only you'll have a killer position, you're going to be progressing through the ranks, but you'll have some cash to send in Mexico for some presents and really wow people. They say, man, not only you got the vacation, but you got some cash along the way too. You say what could be better, right? That's why the double rank advancement bonuses. I can't stress enough why the faster you get somebody to a superstar, the sooner they're going to start receiving the bonuses, the sooner they create the check, those chunky checks, those 3-digit, triple with some zeros in the check. That's what we always like. I apologize again for my voice because we've been running so hard in here in the state of Washington. But moving on, you guys, we have lots of bronzes. And as you know, bronze position today qualifies you to receive a full iPad. You qualify to receive you get a jump in your commissions. You receive 50% more commissions. So instead of being paid 10% of your commissions, you're now paid 15% team commissions. And on the top of it, you get a 20% leadership check match. This is serious, you guys, because those bronzes really start seeing. This is the part where maybe up until bronze people say, I don't understand the compensation plan, but suddenly when the bronze hit and they had a couple of people hitting bronzes on their team, they see those check matches and they say, oh my goodness, I got to go recruit me some more people and get them to bronze, because they now see $100, $500, $200. Guess what? If you have one bronze and you got a $400 check match, what if you have 10 bronzes on your team? That's a $4,000 just in check match, not counting that 15% team commission. So I want to recognize the next position after that is Royale. And it's just in the name. It's the cool name for rank advancement. The new Royale agent for this week period is Rhea Pantaleon. Great job, girl. I love it. Elenita Estrada. Great job. A brand new Royale agent. Jeanette Carpio. Way to go. And, you know, it's not just saying, you guys. It's really, I know how much effort, how much sacrifice, not only in your doings, but in your mental sacrifice. It is hard to focus. You know, life takes place, especially if you have family. Ronnie and Mary Rose Leal. I love it. Great job for qualifying as a new Royale agent. Annalyn Jimenea. I apologize if I misspelled your name. I promise you, if for the next rank advancement, I'll get it down for you. But great job, you guys, on achieving that rank advancement. And again, today, as always, in Seacret, we recognize and we create the atmosphere of victory and celebration. And this call would be nothing if we didn't share some testimonials of people that qualified for those new positions and share their testimonials. Because really, it's just like taking pictures at your wild party. You got to have some real people that coming out of the field from all not only from all parts of the country, but from all walks of life. And the first person that I'd like to bring on board is Brian Padalo. He's just a brand new superstar. I know most of you guys are muted, so I want you to all give a woohoo, big scream out for Brian for qualifying for the position superstar. He's from Kapolei, Hawaii. He advanced to superstar in less than 28 days in being in the business. So, Brian, I want to check if you're on the call and you can share with us just briefly your story, about 3 minutes, on how did it happen, how did you get involved, and how did you make it to the position of superstar. Brian, are you on the call with us?
Yes, Elaine, I am. I just want to say hello to everybody from Hawaii. I've been with Seacret for almost a month. I'm a U.S. veteran. I'm a student coach, and what I found in Seacret is not only an opportunity to create a healthy-looking environment, but an opportunity to grow financially and be able to take care of my family and friends, and I think that's what it's all about. And how I managed to become a superstar was basically because of my own motivation, and mostly because of great leaders such as people like Jason Lynn, Miss Nikki, Paul and Shamari Alvarez out here in Hawaii, who are doing great things to promote the industry and to build the community feeling. They have educations on the business, you know, how to get rank promotions and things like that. I'm excited about my new rank, but, you know, I'm already looking past the next rank. And like my good mentor said, Paul said, you know, if you think it, then you'll be it. And I'm thinking that I'm already a bronze rank, and that's what it's going to be. And for the new agents that are out there, I'll leave you with this: ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, and it's only a dream without a deadline. That's all. Thank you.
That's pretty cool, Brian. Congratulations. I love it. Ignorance on fire, I love it. Then better than the knowledge on ice. It's so true. There's so many people today that come in and study, and Brian took it by the horns, and I'm going to make it happen. So congratulations. I love it. Let's make it happen. Hawaii is a hot state, literally, but it's even hotter when it comes to Seacret. So congratulations. Can't wait to recognize you as a brand new bronze, and hopefully see you on the Top Producer Getaway. So excited for you. Thank you. The next person that I want to recognize is another person that achieved the rank of superstar, and he did it in less than a month. And guess what? This person also qualified for that trip, that lofty trip, the Top Producer Getaway. It's I'm bringing you from Riverside, California. Dad Du, are you on the phone with us? Please, can you share with us your story and your journey from signing up with Seacret and becoming a superstar?
Well, hi guys. I just want to say hi to everybody, and it's great to join Seacret. My name is Dad from Riverside, California. And give me 1 second here.
Dad, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
My phone's having a weak signal. Well, I've been with Seacret for about 3 weeks now, and it only took me less than 7 days to rank up to superstar, because the motivation or the drive, how bad you want it, and you have to like what you do. And I like helping others as I learn how to help myself to make myself a better person. And, I'm excited for Mexico. Hopefully I'll see everybody there. And, just you have to love what you do in order to be successful at it. So you got to love to help others. If you don't, then, you got to learn and adapt. And, to be successful, you got to love what you do.
It's very true. Congratulations. It's so true. You guys, I hope you're taking notes, because there's sometimes people coming and they teach me, what do I need to do in this business to be successful? And Dad said, you got to love what you do, and you got to help people you got to love to help people. And this is magic. It sounds so simple, but it's so significant, because if you love what you do, you never feel like you're working. And so I love it. Congratulations. Yes, we will be celebrating your victory, and I can't wait to see more people at the Top Producer Getaway. Great job on getting to superstar. The next person that I want to recognize, and this is, you guys, it's important, because I believe the rank of silver it's probably one of the hardest, because you're not only leading in bringing new people on board, but you're also beginning to feel what it is to become a brand new leader in this industry. And the reason why I'm saying brand new, because Seacret creating a whole new level of leadership, because we as a company, we have a great product. We have an incredible compensation plan. But the biggest thing that differs us from any other network marketing company out there is our community. And so the leaders that are coming in, it's a whole other level of responsibility. And whenever we have the brand new silvers, I am honored to introduce this person, and I can't wait to hear his testimonial and kind of his journey. I know we give you just a brief period of time, but I would love to hear what were the key kind of things that happened to you along the way, and tell us a little bit about your journey from starting in Seacret. I think I was at the very first dinner when you guys got started, and getting to positions of silver. I want to bring on the call Michael Schwaring, as brand new silver agent out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Michael, are you on the phone with us?
Yeah. Hey, Elena. How's everybody doing tonight? Like Elena said, we're Michael and Rachel Schwarting from Virginia Beach. The best thing about that is that means we have love 4 hours to the north in the form of Ben and Lauren Bradshaw, and then another 4 hours south we've got Josh Wiles. So we have a great local market and leader support. Thanks for having us on. We've been involved about 18 months now. Our background's military and elementary education, so zero experience regarding skincare as a profession. And really our success is pretty simple. It's been our ability to remain consistent through exposures, follow-ups, paying the price of getting to the trainings like I was talking about to the north and south of us at all costs. And that's something I just simply prioritize right from the beginning. The key right now for all of us, regardless of rank, is what Elena said, which is the creation of superstars. It's a brilliant system. Follow that system, and if you don't know what that system is, please call your support team and find out exactly what it takes, because it's critical to the foundation of your business. We are super excited for the trip to Mexico. We have a 6-month-old baby, and so my wife is absolutely deserving of a vacation. But really that trip for me boils down to something I learned a long time ago, which was to build the associations and follow successful people. who have gone to where you want to go. And that's really what drove us to kind of get unglued over the last couple of weeks regarding that qualification. Those people, the leaders, are heading to Rocky Point, and so are we. There was no way I wasn't going to go all out for this qualification, and it was simply just because, it's another chance to be around people like Elena and KC and Josh Wiles, Josh Denny, and all of them. And it's not about having drinks. It's obviously we always have fun. Seacret does a great job having fun, but it's really about asking those questions that are really helpful for you and your growth, and then what you can bring back to your team as far as knowledge. I've been in this profession about 5 years. I feel I got somewhere around a master's degree, but I'm jonesing for that doctorate degree. So we just went out there. We want to talk with the leaders of the company and ask those hard questions about what it's going to do to bring us to the next level. And just as I'm mentioning that, just remember, guys, that this is a little bit different than corporate America. Don't feel that the leaders of this company don't want you to have the information. They want you to have all the information, because that's what's going to bring us, and get us to be open in another 20 international markets, which is absolutely going to happen. But we need to have the right leaders. So for me, this industry it's like I talk about the felling of a redwood. I often relate this business to chopping down a tree, and my dream for Seacret, for myself, my family, and us as a community isn't an average tree. It's like a 350-foot tall redwood with a 20-foot diameter base. Any tree of that size can be brought down through desire, determination, hard work, and the correct tools. And I just remember Isaac talking about he needed crazy leaders, and that was something that was like gospel to me, because I want this as a whole for my family, and I want it for us as a community. So I swing my axe simply every day. Corporate's job is the product, and they've totally knocked it out of the park with that. But what's going to take this amazing company forward into a global community of wealth are woodsmen. You and I are the woodsmen for Seacret. And what happened was, a few weeks ago, new technology emerged, and that was sent to us by corporate, which was known as a double-headed axe. So that was the double and roller points for me. And as I was swinging, it's nice to have another sharp head to be able to utilize, because it makes you so much more efficient. And that's amazing that corporate did that for us. That's what we capitalized on. We just kind of cranked up the volume and went out and did it. And, if you attended Salt Lake City, you know that Isaac and Modi absolutely want all of us to succeed. Casey and Elaine, they're no different. And that was an awesome opportunity for us, so we utilize it. So in closing, the call to action, we're looking for more crazy leaders. That's what Isaac wants in the leaders of this company. We need some people who want to, they want their dream to come down, even if they need to swing their axe until they're carried off on a stretcher. So what Rachel and I do is for our team. We do it for the leaders on our team. We do it for the leaders of this company and the whole network, and most certainly the Ben Shabbat family. So plain and simple in closing, it's leaders need to lead. Get in your back office, start at the bottom of your tree, and start calling everybody and updating them on their qualifications. We love you all. God bless. Thanks for having us on the call. I hope something touched your heart and got you motivated to do. We have qualification until August 11th.
Thank you, Michael. Well, you guys, I don't know if you picked that up, but Michael has an intensity in his voice. And when we're talking about crazy going out of your comfort zone and doing something that never been done in the industry. So I am so proud of you guys to do it in the area that's really open territory and creating. Michael and his wife can't wait to see you guys again and give you a really good celebratory hug. But it's really important, you guys, to grab what he was saying, that it's important for us to create a group of leaders. Each single person on this call and in the field, we need your story. We need you to lead with it. Whatever level of leadership you have in your head, we need your story, because it's a community. Each single one of us that can relate to one another. But I tell my kids that as a family, whenever they go travel or they go to school, I said, you know what? They can pull you apart as a single, or they can, if you're separated. But if you stick together, if you got each other's back, if you got if you fall in love with your future, if you fall in love with Seacret and fall in love with where you're leading, fall in love with this vehicle, and really have an intensity to your business, it doesn't really take that much time that to collapse the time and focus the activity for the next 30, 60, 90 days. And this is why the company unveils for us those building blocks like Superstars, the Royale, and obviously the new promotions like the Top Producer Getaway. And I can't stress enough, not just the value of the trip of what you're going to get out of it, but where this preparation, where the journey is going to take you when you get there, what it's going to do to your business. And with that, I want to bring on the call the person that's dear to my heart, that's always been a pusher in my life, get me out of my comfort zone and take challenges, do something different, out of the box, and think differently. And at times it's challenging. It's frustrating. It's something that I'm not used to. And I know he's doing and he's creating new leaders by pushing their limits, by stretching them. So today I really hope he's going to stretch your thinking and put you in a little bit of uncomfortable, because there is no success in a comfort zone. Who wants that? Let's grow. Let's build that muscle. Let's break the old and break in the new and get to that Top Producer Getaway and have a pathway how to make it happen. So with that, I want to bring on the call my soulmate, my partner, my mentor, a $750,000 income earner in Seacret, Mr. Casey Call. Casey, are you there?
I'm here. Thank you so much. There's nothing better than listening to my wife train and listen to her talk, because she's just so powerful and she just cares so much about people. Elena, thank you so much. And I'm going to be brief for everybody tonight. Brief. I'm going to be brief. So I've got some powerful points for you to take down, a few notes. And the information that I'm going to share with you is information that I believe will help carry you through anything in life, not just where you want to go in Seacret or where you want to go in the next 30 days, 60 days. But I think this is information that will help you get to where you want to go. Now, here's the thing, guys. We've got this amazing trip coming up to Rocky Point. Rocky Point, Mexico. The deadline is August 11th. That's 15 days from today. And I know that every single person on this call and everybody that for whatever reason flaked out and didn't listen to the call, all those people want to be on this trip. Everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to be hanging out with Tiffany Malott, Josh Danny, Josh Wild, all the big leaders. Everybody wants to be there with these people to celebrate and have fun. And most of all, for me, I love to learn from these people and find out what really makes them tick. See that they're actual human beings. They're not just like machine robots that for some reason are freaks of nature, can have success and, no one else can. You figure out pretty quickly that these people, put on their pants one leg at a time, just like you and I. They suffer the same kinds of difficulties in their life as you and I, and sometimes even more. But for some reason, they continually make decisions that help them to get where they want to go. And for that reason, I love being on these trips. I do everything I can to earn myself there, everything that I possibly can. But here's the thing. The trip itself is the cherry on top of the sundae, all right? Jim Rohn said it best. He said, set a goal for what it will make of you to achieve it. Set a goal for what it will make of you to achieve it. Become a millionaire, not for the $1 million, but for what it will make of you, for what you'll become, the example you'll be to your children, the impact that you'll be on your community, and the legacy that you can leave behind. Set the goals for those reasons. Why live a small life? Listen, I have nothing against a simple life, nothing at all. But I like to live a simple life, but have a massive impact. I just don't see this life that I'm living in as a rehearsal for something else. I'm not talking about spiritual things. What I'm saying is we got one shot at this as far as we know. So I want to make an impact. I want to do something great. Heck, even if you feel like you're being reincarnated or whatever your beliefs are, heck, let's do it right this time. So next time we get to do it even better. I like that idea. I want people in 100 years from now to say that, yeah, in my past life I used to be Casey Call. How people say, I wish on my past life, I was like an Olympic medalist or something. I want people to say I was Casey Cole in my past life, and people say, oh yeah, he was amazing, but you're dreaming, something like that. I want to make an impact, and I hope that that's what you would like as well. Regardless of where you are in your life, it doesn't matter where you are right now. It's what you want to do, the impact that you want to make, the quality of the life that you can provide to your family. That's what's so important, the time that you can spend. And to do that, you've got to make sacrifices. You have to, for a short term, be able to make the sacrifice of the things that you love the most to do what you want for the things that you love the most, the people that you love the most. It's an interesting dichotomy that you have to live in those two worlds where you're sacrificing the time with your children so you can have more time with your children. That you have to sacrifice sometimes, if you're used to working out twice a day, maybe you have to work out once a day. If you like to save animals and put them into a shelter and, that's what you want to do, you can help 2 animals at a time and sacrifice half your day to do so. Or you can sacrifice that time now so that you can save thousands of animals later. The thing is that you've got a vehicle that can take you down the road at Mach speed. But here's the sad part. The sad part is a lot of people count themselves out. Right now, 15 days left. 15 days left. And there's people on this call, I guarantee, that have counted themselves out. They say, you know what, maybe I could get 100 points, but, I probably can't get to Royale. There's people on this phone that say, well, I'm already a Royale, but, I'm really too busy supporting my team, and I just can't go recruit that many people personally. And you'll find some way to justify not doing it, not going after it, not giving it everything that you can. And the thing is that all you've got to do is count yourself in, because here's the thing. As I said, set a goal for what it will make of you to achieve it. First of all, if you go for it with everything in your power, the next time there's a goal that comes your way, you'll run twice as hard. You'll have twice the belief that you can make it, and you'll go harder from day one. If you miss it, who cares? It's that you gave it everything that you had. Some people on this call are afraid to set the goal to get there, that they're going to be on this Rocky Point trip, because they couldn't stand the thought of being disappointed. But let me tell you something. That's like saying, I don't want to fall in love because I'm just afraid someone will break up with me. Or you know what? I don't want to smell that rose because I could get hit by a thorn. I don't want to pet that dog or that little kitten because I'm afraid it'll scratch me. It's just that same kind of thinking on a bigger scale that can literally ruin your life. So we have to think to ourselves, man, I've got 15 days. What can I do right now? The great thing to ask yourself in any situation, if you've got a goal, is to go even beyond. And you say, could I get there? Well, the answer is yes, I could. You say, okay, if that's the goal, what if I set the goal, instead of getting to Royale and to having 100 points or 150 points, what if I set the goal to get to silver or platinum? And then you say to yourself, what would I have to do? Mathematically, it's possible. It's achievable. Let me tell you something. My wife and I, Elena and I, and we're sitting there having a conversation with Jesse McPherson last week, and we were just steaming, all of us, at ourselves a little bit, but not beating up on ourselves. I think we've grown beyond the point now where we beat up on ourselves because it's so counterproductive. But now we use it as fire to burn us to get what we want. We were looking at all these people in Korea that are hitting these crazy, ranks of Royale, of Crown, and people hitting Crown Royale out there. We got people that in less than 2 years in the business, I think in some less than a year, almost maybe through, the way I'm looking at the volume and the calculations, it's got to be close to $3 million after their $1 million bonus that they earned. Now, tell me that's not life-changing. Tell me that's not unbelievable. Tell me that, I'm sitting there to myself. I said to Jesse, I don't know how in the world they're doing it, but I know I'm missing something. I better get to work, because if they could do it, I could do it. Even if I couldn't do what they did, I could find someone, I could recruit someone like them to go do it. You know what I mean? So, bottom line is there is a way, and I've been counting myself out in getting there at the speed that they were going. I was thinking to myself, John and Tiffany Malott, they're probably so much better than I am in network marketing. Maybe they're 5 or 10% better than we are. So they're getting this amazing return in their income, and a return on their effort. But the truth is that I was gauging what was possible by the best thing that I saw. And maybe you're doing that with your local event. You go to your local event and you don't see anybody get promoted to your local event, so you decide, well, maybe I can't either. Instead, you got to say, if there's somebody out there doing it, I could do it too. And I know that if everybody on this call focused right now on loading up, number one, loading up all your contacts into it, that you've got, go back like you're brand spanking new and get into your database of your phone call, your cell phone contacts, your Twitter contacts, your Facebook contacts, your whoever you invited to your wedding when you got married, or your high school group of people that you graduated from high school, whatever it is. If you went back to that list and you just decided, even the people that you talked to before, and said, you know what, when I talked to you about Seacret before, I didn't know what the heck I was doing or what I had. I had a tiger by the tail and I had no idea what was going on. I screwed up so bad I feel horrible that I gave you this information. We've got to get together so that you can see what's really going on now that I know. I mean, you have to say to yourself, what could I do? What sacrifices could I make? Could I stay up until 1 in the morning doing this business? That's a question I ask myself. You don't have to ask yourself that, but that's one of the questions I ask myself. Could I stay awake all night long? What could I do? Could I do it for a short period of time so that I could have a lifetime of benefit as a result of it? So here's the thing, guys. Do you wait until your family is under fire before you fight? Would you wait? Because I know if your family was under fire, I know that if there was bullets racing overhead, you'd pick up every rock, you'd do everything that you could to defend your family, to defend and give it everything you've got, singularly focused to save their life. Why not singularly focus? Why not singularly fight to create the life that your family deserves? Why not fight for that freedom of never having to punch a clock again and not going back to being bought wholesale, sold retail? You personally have the ability with this amazing vehicle to change your life. And if you focus on this event that's coming up, if you focus on this Rocky Point event, you can change everything. You can change everything from this one simple sprint that you're going to make on the way to that August 11th thing. Over, around, or through, people always can find a way. People are amazing. You're amazing. You can do it. Look, let me explain how it works real briefly. But you need to go in your back office. As soon as you log in your back office, you can see there's a little Rocky Point flyer. You've got to click on that to see it. On the left-hand side, it tells you how many points you have for this rank for this deal. But if you help people get the package to get started, get the special agent package, you're going to get 22 lifetime points for that. That means that right now, if you've got 0 points, you can go find 5 people that want to get started in the business. Go sponsor 5 people in the next 15 days. 1 every 3 days. 1 every 3 days. So you have to ask yourself, if I have to talk to 10 people to get 1, that means that every 3 days you got to talk to 9 people. So 3 people a day. You talk to 3 people a day about this and get mud on their face. Share the secret opportunity. Get mud on their face. 3-way them into a leader. 3 people a day. If your ratio is talk to 9, get 1, you're going to get yourself on that trip if you do that. Now, could you do that? What if you did 6 people a day? I mean, if maybe you're like me, when I got started, I'm not that good. I'll just double my numbers. If I think I'm going to be horrible, I'll talk to 18 people to get 1. I don't care. Whatever it takes. So we say, oh, okay, but I've got a new problem. I don't have 18 people to talk to. Okay, find 18 people to talk to. It drives me crazy when people want to talk about their life and how it's not going their way, but they're not willing to do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to get where they want to go. And as long as you're helping people, as long as you're doing good by people, you're offering them something amazing, why not go crazy? Why not, for a short period of time, give it everything you've got? Look, you can go out there and you can get 25 if you're already a platinum, you can get 25 superstars in your open line and get them to the level of superstar before the end of that deadline. If you're not there yet, you've got to get yourself to Royale. If you're going to get yourself to Royale, let me tell you something right now, guys. Everybody on this call, you need to grab a mentor. I mean, the reason I'm quoting Jim Rohn, the reason I'm quoting guys like Josh Danny, and the reason I'm quoting John Walnut and Tiffany, the reason I'm doing that is, and I quote Isaac Benchabat, these are my mentors. These are the people that support me. These are the people when I call them up, and I called Betty Perez the other day, and I said, Betty, I need your help. I need your advice on something. You know, I feel like saying this. I feel like doing this, but I know I might be off. I'm a little emotional. I feel like I'm a little outside myself. What do you think? And she gave me some advice that definitely helped me out. And I'm thinking, you know, you've got to have mentors. You've got to have people that you can count on and rely on. So you've got to get with somebody if you want to do this. You've got to get with somebody that's already been down the road that you're going down. And, in fact, they've already helped other people become successful at going down that road. Grab them and say, I want to make it. I'll do whatever it takes. Help me make a game plan and go. And that's how you'll get to Royale. If you can't see a clear path, it's because you haven't been down the road. So grab someone that's been down the road. Grab your mentor. Shake them up on Facebook. Hey, I think you might be in one of my support team. I don't know. You know, grab somebody and say, or call the person that brought you into business. Hey, who's our super stud? Who's the person I can call and get advice from? And then let's do it all together. You can get on the phone call with them, make that phone call, and about how you're going to get yourself to Royale by August 11th. I'm telling you something. If you go for it, if you give it everything you've got, you'll be twice as far down the road as if you don't. You'll be twice as close, maybe 5 times closer than if you never even tried. I think that you've got it in you to do something amazing. I'm personally shooting for goals like that, shooting for goals of where I'm going to be by Revolution. I'm definitely registered already. Not only did I register, but about 20 tickets for the people around me that I'm yet to bring into the business to make sure that they had a ticket to this event. So we're going to shatter records. We're going to blow the doors off of our profession of network marketing here in America, as it's been done in Korea, as it's going on now in Australia with our launch coming up here in just about a week. Guys, this is the time to change your life. This is what you were waiting for. If you were praying for something, now it's here. The deal is that you've got to go get it done. It always makes me crazy to see people that have this in their hand and they won't give it everything they've got. It reminds me of the story about the guy who sees the big flood and he prays to God. He says, God save me. And the guy comes in and says, come on, grab my hand. Let's get in the boat. We got to go. This thing's going to flood. And he says, no, God's going to save me. And he climbs up to the second floor, and then before you know it, the boat comes cruising by again on the second floor. He says, save me. You know, the guy says, jump in the boat. And he says, no, God's going to save me. God's going to save me. And then the boat runs away again. And the guy goes on the roof of the building. And, of course, the man comes by in the boat again, and he says, this is your last chance. He says, nope, God's going to save me. And then what do you know? The boat drives away, the flood comes, and the guy is killed. He goes to heaven, and he says to God, he says, what happened? I prayed to you. I've been a good follower my whole life. Why didn't you save me? He says, man, I sent you a boat 3 times. What are you talking about? So you've got to recognize that this is your opportunity. This is the catalyst that can spark the fire, the explosion that will take you through not only through Revolution Convention, but through the rest of your life and change your life forever. It has for us. I know it will for you if you give it everything you've got. Guys, thank you so much, and thank you for all the people that contributed to the call tonight, especially my beautiful wife, Elena. And we cannot wait to see you at the Revolution. Go in your back office, get registered. Go in your back office and find out how close you are to getting on that trip with us. And then finally, guys, seek out a mentor. Seek out a mentor that will help you draw out that game plan. If you can't find a mentor, call me. I'll help you out. Talk to you guys soon. Love you, and goodbye.